What if I told you that the difference between feeling unsteady on your feet and walking with confidence could be hiding in your refrigerator right now? You know that moment when you stand up from your favorite armchair and suddenly feel like the ground shifted beneath you? That split second where your legs seem to forget they're supposed to support you? Maybe you've noticed that climbing stairs has become a mental negotiation instead of an automatic movement. Or perhaps a simple walk around the neighborhood now requires planning and recovery time. Here's what most people don't realize. This isn't your body giving up on you. This isn't some inevitable countdown that started the moment you turned 50 or 60. What's happening in your legs right now is actually a communication breakdown that can be fixed, often within hours, using simple foods you probably already have at home. The medical community has a fancy name for age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia. But what they often don't explain is the real culprit behind wobbly legs and declining strength. It's not your muscles disappearing overnight. It's your nervous system losing its voice. Think of your body like a sophisticated orchestra. Your brain is the conductor, your spinal cord is the sheet music, and your leg muscles are talented musicians waiting for their cue. But somewhere along the way, the conductor's baton starts moving slower, the sheet music gets harder to read, and even the most skilled musicians begin to miss their entries. This breakdown happens in your neuromuscular system, the intricate network that carries electrical messages from your brain to your muscles. Starting in your 40s and 50s, these messages begin to fade. The signals don't fire as quickly, the connections become fuzzy, and your muscles, despite being ready and willing, simply don't receive clear instructions. Imagine having a team of strong, capable workers at a construction site, but the foreman's radio keeps cutting out. The workers are there, they're trained, they want to do their job, but they can't hear what needs to be done. That's exactly what happens when your neuromuscular communication system starts to fail. But here's where the story gets exciting. You can restore that communication. You can recharge those signals. And it starts with understanding one remarkable amino acid that acts like a master key for your muscles. Scientists have discovered that leucine, a specific amino acid found in certain proteins, acts like an on switch for muscle repair and growth. When you consume enough leucine, it sends a powerful message to your body that says it's time to build and strengthen. This isn't just theory. This is measurable, reproducible science that's changing how we think about aging and strength. The challenge is that as we get older, our bodies become resistant to this signal. You might eat a perfectly good steak or drink a protein shake, but without sufficient leucine, that crucial switch might never flip. But here's the breakthrough. You only need 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine, found in about 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein, to jumpstart this process. One of the most accessible sources of this muscle-activating leucine is whey protein isolate. It's quickly absorbed, packed with the exact amino acids your body craves, and so effective that hospitals now use it to help senior patients regain strength after illness or surgery. But the real magic happens when you combine leucine with another critical nutrient that most people have never heard of. Every time you decide to move, whether it's standing up, reaching for something, or taking a step, your brain sends an electrical signal down your spine. But that signal doesn't go directly to your muscles. It needs a translator, a chemical messenger, that converts thought into action. That messenger is called acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is like having a reliable interpreter at an international meeting. Without it, your brain and muscles are speaking different languages. Your brain says, stand up, but your muscles hear static. As we age, our bodies produce less acetylcholine, which is why you might feel that frustrating delay between deciding to move and actually moving. The good news is that your body can produce more acetylcholine quickly and naturally when you give it the right building blocks. The star ingredient is choline, And one of the richest, most accessible sources is sitting in your refrigerator right now: eggs. 2 whole eggs provide over 300 milligrams of choline, enough to help your nervous system restart those brain-to-muscle messages. Research published in the journal Nutrients shows that choline can help restore neuromuscular signaling in as little as 6 to 12 hours, especially when your body is actively demanding movement, like first thing in the morning. This is why timing matters so much. There's a natural dip in acetylcholine levels after sleep, which explains why mornings are often when your legs feel most sluggish or unreliable. But this vulnerability is also your greatest opportunity to reset and recharge your system. Here's a simple morning protocol that's helping thousands of people feel steadier and more confident. Within 30 minutes of waking, eat 2 whole eggs prepared however you enjoy them. Pair this with a whey protein shake or Greek yogurt to get that crucial leucine. If possible, add some sautéed leafy greens like spinach or kale for extra anti-inflammatory support. But we're not done yet, because even the best fuel won't help if it can't reach its destination. Your muscles need a steady stream of oxygen and nutrients to function properly, and that delivery system depends entirely on blood flow. Think of your circulatory system as your body's highway network. When traffic flows smoothly, everything works efficiently, but when the roads get narrow or congested, even the most important deliveries get delayed. Unfortunately, blood flow naturally declines with age, especially in the legs, which can leave your muscles starved for the resources they need to perform and recover. The solution lies in a molecule called nitric oxide, your body's natural traffic controller. Nitric oxide tells your blood vessels when to open up, allowing more oxygen and nutrients to reach your muscles. But as we age, nitric oxide levels decline, causing vessels to tighten and blood flow to slow down. This is where beets become your secret weapon. Beets, especially in juice form, are rich in nitrates that your body quickly converts into nitric oxide. A study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that older adults who drank beetroot juice saw measurable increases in leg muscle power within just a few hours, particularly in the fast-twitch muscle fibers that help with balance and quick reactions. The protocol is simple. Drink 8 to 10 ounces of beetroot juice or eat 1 to 2 small roasted beets about 90 minutes before any physical activity. This could be a walk, a gentle exercise class, or even light gardening. The key is timing the nitric oxide boost with movement to maximize the benefits. But there's one more piece of the puzzle that most people overlook entirely: hidden inflammation. Not the obvious kind that comes with swelling or visible injury, but a quiet, chronic fire that slowly undermines your muscle strength and recovery. Chronic inflammation is like having your car's engine running constantly, even when parked. It wastes energy, damages healthy tissue, and interferes with your muscles' ability to heal and grow. Even low levels of this hidden inflammation can decrease muscle strength, slow recovery, and disrupt the nerve signals that activate your leg muscles. The natural solution is found in dark, leafy greens like kale, spinach, Swiss chard, and arugula. These vegetables are packed with anti-inflammatory compounds called polyphenols, including quercetin, which can reduce inflammatory markers in your body within just 2 to 4 weeks. Here's why morning matters for inflammation. Your body's internal clock, known as your circadian rhythm, regulates inflammation levels throughout the day. Morning is when your immune system is most receptive to anti-inflammatory signals. Starting your day with dark, leafy greens helps set the tone for your entire system to calm down and focus on repair instead of defense. Let me share a complete morning routine that puts all of this science into action. You don't need expensive equipment or complicated meal plans. You just need your kitchen, your feet, and about 30 minutes. Start your day by drinking a beetroot-based smoothie. Add spinach, banana and protein powder, or Greek yogurt, for a complete nutritional foundation. Follow this with a 15-minute walk to get your blood flowing and wake up your nervous system. Then sit down to a protein-rich breakfast featuring 2 eggs and some dark leafy greens sautéed in olive oil. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity, but don't mistake simple for ineffective. Each element serves a specific scientific purpose. The beetroot boosts nitric oxide for better blood flow. The spinach provides anti-inflammatory protection. The protein delivers muscle-building leucine, and the eggs supply the choline needed for proper nerve-muscle communication. Here's what makes this routine even more powerful. It doesn't just address one problem at a time. Instead, it creates a synergistic effect where each component amplifies the others. The improved blood flow helps deliver the amino acids more effectively. The reduced inflammation allows the nerve signals to work more clearly. The enhanced nerve muscle communication makes better use of the increased blood flow. People who follow this morning protocol often report feeling steadier within days, not weeks or months. They describe their legs as feeling more connected and more responsive. Some say it's like the fog has lifted both physically and mentally, because acetylcholine doesn't just help your muscles, it also supports memory, focus, and mood. This isn't about returning to the strength you had at 25 overnight. It's about consistent, measurable improvements that add up over time. It's about rebuilding the confidence to walk with your grandchildren, tend to your garden without fear of falling, or get up from a chair without that moment of uncertainty. Your body remembers how to be strong. It just needs the right signals, delivered at the right time, in the right combination. Every morning smoothie, every egg, every gentle walk is a message to your muscles that says, we're not giving up, we're getting stronger. The science we've shared today isn't just about nutrition or exercise, it's about reclaiming your independence, your confidence, and your connection to the activities and people you love. Because when your legs are strong and steady, everything else becomes possible again. Getting older doesn't mean getting weaker, it just means getting smarter about how you fuel, move, and care for your body. And that journey towards stronger, steadier legs can begin tomorrow morning, with simple foods and gentle movements that send powerful signals of strength throughout your entire system.